Hello, collective. I hope that you're all doing well. We are here with a general and timeless reading. If you are new, my name is Gabriella. Welcome to the channel. Before we get started, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. I'm seeing something interesting. For some of you, you may have somebody that's been like checking out your profile, something like that. I'm not seeing this person, they haven't said anything. I don't know if this is like going to come through more in the reading, but I'm definitely seeing something connected with the likes of that that's coming through. I was seeing Leo. Okay, you're waiting on something. That something being... looks like you're waiting on something, trying to work something out with somebody. But I'm seeing you have to wait. Like, maybe even have to wait for this thing to get going. You've invested in this already. I'm not seeing this be like a brand new thing. I'm seeing this be something that you've been doing, but there's something about having to wait or having to be patient. I'm seeing you want to work with this person. There's definitely a challenge here. Something may have ended and you feel thrown off and confused about it, but I'm seeing a little bit of a split in the energy. Because I'm seeing you be in a space where what you've invested in, you're emotionally invested, okay? And you had emotional reasons for wanting to, like, partake as you worked with this person. Like, there was an emotional motivation for you working things out within this setting. I am seeing the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. This could have been somebody that you had feelings for. But I'm seeing somebody be in a space where something needs to come to an end in order to enable something else to happen. But I'm seeing two people with their backs to one another here. One person's definitely in their feelings. That's not to say that the other person isn't, but the other person I'm seeing like maybe be a bit more... they may not communicate how they feel so much. And it does seem like there's something breaking apart and there are issues that are attached / connected with that. But what I'm actually seeing is that these two energies are coming together here to form a union of some sort. I'm looking at the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. This can be an air sign and a water sign. Doesn't have to be. It would just be somebody showing up within that energy. Like, that would be what's currently being embodied, where one person may be like more communicative, they may be more frank, like a more witty energy. The other person may be like more emotionally like supportive, soothing, things like that. Who was that? There are feelings. This seems like... it seems like passion between you and this person. There's definitely a level of physical attraction for sure. Like, that's absolutely being pointed out here. On the emotional front, things may not be feeling particularly clear, but I'm seeing that it is going to be resolved. It just may not feel like that right now. So it's like this. These two people may communicate a bit differently than one another. Like, they may function a little bit differently. I'm seeing this be more of a surface level thing. I don't think that this is a deeper I don't think that it's an issue. I think it's about learning one another, okay? So one person may feel a bit guarded because I'm seeing this 10 of Swords. So they may have recently gone through something where it was necessary for them to set boundaries. And so, you know, kind of like, this is, I wish that I could find a better example. This is what's coming through, okay? Say like somebody comes up to you and starts like trying to fight with you on the street, okay? Then you like put your hands up and you're ready to fight. Say that's how you react, okay? And so if somebody comes up to you and taps you on the shoulder, you're going to turn around with your fists up, you know, because you were just like in that mode of needing to fight. This person may be going through something where they kind of still need to be in that space as something is closing out to protect themselves, and also because that's what they needed to do to get things done. And so they may be acting like, if you're the one that's more in your emotions within this situation, then like that's why they're acting like that with you. It's not to say that they don't have feelings towards you. It's to say that they need to put on, I don't even want to call it a front. They just need to channel a particular type of energy because of the things that are going on within their life. But I don't think that they are going to stay within that energy. As far as what I'm seeing and how the energy is going to trail, like there's somebody that they want to be connected with you. There's this sense of desire for consistency and like some sort of relationship, but there is a lack of clarity when it comes to things going on emotionally, just because there may be a lot of opportunities of where this could potentially go. So I'm seeing that actually be the challenge because something is unclear emotionally. But to have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck seems like it's going to be worked out. So I wouldn't lose too much sleep over it. This is being shown again. There's heavy physical attraction between you and this person. That's something that's unquestionable. Okay. I am seeing two feminine energies here too, which would mean that both of you guys are in a space where you are receptive. Maybe receptive in different ways, but both of you guys receptive. Okay. So one is taking the Seven of Cups, which is kind of like, Seven of Cups, if you look at this card, it's like this person is sort of in a standstill because they're like, well, what is the truth? Like, which cup am I actually going to pick? It's like confusion because there's so much going on. Like, there's so many emotions. Stuff feels like it's unprocessed. I'm seeing somebody take that and they're going to try to do something with it. Form it into words in some way. So there's like a transmutation of water to air energy here with Mercury. It's almost like somebody is using this like roller coaster emotionally as fuel creatively in some way to create something within this person's life. It's like you go through a confusing situation and you write in your journal about it. It's something like that where like you're using it as your muse. This process that's happening. Okay, so using it to create a message to say something. So one person is going to be reaching out to another. I'm seeing this have to do with the context of a partnership. Okay, so even though there's a lack of clarity, somebody is going to take that and run with it, okay? They're taking it and they're running with it, and they're like, I'm going to say something about it. I'm going to do something, and I'm seeing they're going to be extending an opportunity. So even though something may be unclear, undecided, unconfirmed, okay? Because Seven of Cups can be, you feel like you're left guessing, like, how does this person feel? What's going on with them? This is somebody being like, I'm actively going to concentrate on what I want to manifest. I'm going to mobilize that and communicate that with somebody, and I'm going to extend an opportunity to them. I'm going to say, hey, this door is opening. Do you want to walk through with me? Like that sort of thing. But I'm seeing it definitely be like this thing is ending and then something else is beginning. This opportunity may leave room to release something that maybe left you feeling confused. I'm seeing definitely the Seven of Cups be highlighted here. So even though I'm seeing it just hold the most weight within the reading. So there being a situation that maybe you felt confused within. Confirmation, it holds the most weight. But I'm seeing that hold on a second. For some reason, somebody may feel a type of way because something was left in a confusing way. But I'm seeing like after the fact, like when one has gone about trying to resolve this, somebody may still be like mad about it or salty about it. Like, remember how you left that open-ended, or remember how you didn't give me an answer, or whatever. I'm seeing something like that, which it's gonna have to be let go of because it's not serving a purpose any longer. Unless you want it to. Because I'm seeing it just feels stressful to hold on to something at this point. Something meaning this. This can also be like needing to label everything and be like, I need an answer. I need to categorize this. I need to whatever. And it's like, maybe just go with the flow instead. Like this can be needing things to be in a very particular way. Like I feel so stuck on this because I feel like I need an answer. And the universe is like, you don't get an answer for this thing. Like you have to wait and see what's happening. So emotionally, something is being invested in, somebody that has feelings. I'm seeing the Queen of Cups over here. So somebody that is in touch with their feelings, they're like, I'm planting these seeds right now in the garden to manifest something, and I'm communicating with this person. I'm trying to work with them. Okay. So waiting, needing to be patient, trusting the process. Something that you care about, something that you are emotionally connected to, something that you feel activated by, something that is activating your water energy. Magician, I want to do something with that. I want to create something with that. I want to make something of that, of how I'm feeling. So this is somebody taking the emotional experience that they're having and trying to run with it and manifest and create something with that. Then to have this is like, well, I want to do that with you. I want to work with you. But this person may be like feeling you out a bit. Queen of Swords is going to be like, I'll listen to what you have to say, but like I may not like lay out all of my cards yet. I'm going to kind of keep it to myself. And I'm seeing, but I am seeing that the Queen of Swords is going to respond back with a message. And this is something that's going to be genuinely heartfelt. Now, I'm seeing also this happening too. I know it seems like a lot of different stuff going on. I'm seeing multiple, like probably like 2 to 4 timelines that are squished into this that are somehow like intertwining with one another, okay? I'm seeing there's also an ending here as well that somebody is going through, and it looks like it has to do with like a long-term relationship. This can be a marriage. It can be somebody that's living with another person, something like that. But I'm seeing that as much as this is an ending where somebody may be getting out of a relationship or out of a commitment that they have, it doesn't only have to be a relationship or something like that. It can be any sort of commitment that somebody was tied to before. I'm seeing that because that's ending, it's opening up for a new type of opportunity. So as I said before, something is ending and something else is beginning. I'm seeing the challenge be that there's a lack of clarity emotionally. So you may be like, but I still don't know how this person is feeling. But your guides are like, let it go. It doesn't matter right now. Meaning, like, you can carry on and you don't need any sort of validation or confirmation. You know how you feel. This is something that you want to invest in. Don't make it conditional on what's going on with this other person. Because they're showing up, okay? This isn't just somebody that's why I'm saying this specifically for this situation, right? Because I'm not saying that you're like going after somebody that's disinterested and to keep pursuing them. I'm saying that this person is showing up and they're actively communicating back and forth with you. And so just because they may still be resolving something emotionally and can't completely maybe give you something that you want emotionally, as far as like, let's label this or let's put this in a box or whatever it is that's going on, like, that's not necessary right now. Like, continue to go on the rest of the ride with this person and see where things go, because they are showing up. They just may not be in a space where they know something that maybe you feel in touch with right now. I'm seeing this definitely like put a little bit of stress on your like sense of self and on your confidence right now. But it seems like maybe an uncomfortable situation that you're acclimating to that maybe isn't going exactly how you want, but it's still going, okay? I'm hearing hardwired. Yeah, look, we have... Look, the Ace of Swords, truth, clarity, a sense of understanding, like everything falling into place. Two of Cups. You and this person are meant to be doing whatever this is that's happening right now between the two of you, okay? This is definitely confirmation. Like, how many readings do we do where it's like, walk away, you're not satisfied, or like it's not reciprocal, whatever. That's not the case here. Everything may not be exactly how you want it to be. You're learning how to adjust to things. It's like helping you not need to be so in control all the time, or at least working with that part of you that's like, I want it to be this way, you know, like that fixed sense of energy. Those of you that have a lot of fixed placements may be very particular with the way that things are and have a hard time transitioning sometimes. So look in your chart to see where you have fixed placements. This may be where you see this highlighted for you. But yeah, I'm seeing like you and this person are supposed to be together right now doing whatever it is that you're working out with one another, okay? It's very, very clear. And I'm seeing your guides be absolutely supporting that. So don't trip. Don't do anything that you're going to regret. Because I'm seeing like when you get insecure, you may make decisions that later on you'll be like, wow, that was totally my shadow, or it was like my ego bruised within that situation. Reflect on things and be very mindful with the decisions that you're making. Because I'm seeing that this is like a good thing for you right now that you're involved in. So be a team player and participate. That's what's coming through. Yeah, you have the Ace of Cups with this person. Having the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups, that's a rare type of connection. It does also look like things are going to be looking up. I'm seeing the Three of Cups here. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.